Hi, my name is Leah Day, and welcome to this Light Up Your Life post. Today, I want to share with you something that Josh and I have been kind of keeping quiet for the last month. No, I'm not pregnant. Every time that I have any kind of big announcement, everyone's always like, "Oh, you're expecting." No, definitely not. But I am kind of expecting in a way. We have just been building a brand new website. And it's still going to be at leahday.com. That's been my website for years. And but why have things needed to change? That is what we've been working on furiously, actually, for the last month. At the end of August, we got news that our website host company and the creators, the people that have kind of kept it running and kept the back end of it running smoothly and secure and all that kind of stuff, that they were going out of business. And we got this news literally 5 days before they were out of business. And they sent us an email and it was kind of like, well, we're out of business, but you can go with this other company, and if you sign up right now, it's going to be $1,000 for you to move your site to this new system. And if you don't sign up right now, then it's going to cost $1,500 to move to this new system. And I can't tell you what getting an email like that is like. It's like getting kicked in the teeth. It's like getting punched in the gut. It is just the most awful feeling in the world. Our website is that's our business. That is our sole source of income. This is how I support my family. This is how Josh supports our, us. We work together on this every single day, and this is our livelihood. And to know that all of a sudden, without warning, our site could go down and be taken offline, or just simply that there, it was kind of almost felt like extortion, that we were being told, well, to keep your site, you're going to need to pay X number of dollars. And there could have been an alternative, and that is that they just turn everything off, giving us 5 days of warning. And that would have certainly been far, far worse. But regardless, it was one of the most horrible things that I've been surprised by in business. And I've been in business now for 6 years, since 2009. So it really was just such a huge, alarming moment. And then, Josh and I kind of just came together and said, what are we going to do? Whenever you have those moments and those times, it could be losing a job. It could be, your child gets really sick. It could be the death of a parent. I think any time that you have like a major life catastrophe, you always have to kind of check in and go like, what are we going to do? Are we going to rebuild this thing, or are we going to quit and go do something else? Or are we going to use this as a shift for our whole lifestyle? And I think this is really important, that a lot of people use these moments of shift, for lack of a better word, to recreate themselves, to say, I'm really kind of done with that. And it makes it, I guess, convenient to have that transformation, that, you have that suddenly that push that you might not have been very happy, but then all of a sudden this thing kind of happens and it changes the whole game plan, and all of a sudden you have a decision to make: stay or go, keep working at it, or reinvent yourself, And I think it's really good when you get kicked in the teeth to not just immediately go, I've got to recreate it immediately, right this second, and fix everything. That I think it's a good thing to check in and stop and say, what do we really want? And are our desires and goals in line with this still? Or is this a, kind of a moment where the universe is saying, hey, maybe check in and make a different decision? For us, it was a no-brainer. We love working on our site and we love working together. And my passion for teaching quilting is, if anything, at its absolute peak right now. I have this amazing crafty cottage to teach in, And I really want to just be teaching workshops and shooting videos and making cool stuff. I mean, that's really where my passion is. So this website thing really was kind of like, it kind of just blew up my plans for this fall, quite honestly. I was absolutely not expecting to deal with something like this right this second. It really threw me off what I was planning on doing, but at the same time, I did have a little time, planned from, we had the Heart and Feather whole cloth and we launched that, and I had a little bit kind of a break time planned into September. And I decided, you know what? Instead of taking a break, I'm going to redouble my efforts. We're going to build a new leahday.com. We're going to build it on a secure site that is, a stable place where we know we're not going to get kicked in the teeth by this company. They serve 200,000 other websites. So why in the world would they suddenly go out of business? And this is something that I think was the biggest learning curve with having someone else build my site for me, and that was that I just chose a company that was too small and too limited. They were very much niche within the quilting world, and especially if you're a robust, internet company, we do a lot of downloads, we do a lot of, a lot of different stuff, and we needed more than what they had to offer. And so by moving the site to this new system, Shopify is the new system that we're using. It was very time consuming, the transition. It was basically recreating page by page every single page of my site onto this new system. But other than that, I love it. I mean, other than the time it's taken to put it up there, I absolutely love this new system, and I love how it works. I love how it looks. And I really feel like while it was horrible to get that news, and it really did feel like an absolute punch to the gut, we are going to rise from this so much stronger and knowing so much more about our business, and so much better able to connect with our customers and do our job better than we ever could have with that other company. So in a way, it's a blessing. It's horrible, but still a blessing. And it reaffirmed my desire to be here, to show up every day, to do this work, because this is my passion and this is what I love to do. And I wouldn't want to do anything else. So I really hope that this has helped you. If you're in one of those transitions, if you've been kicked in the teeth and you've had that moment of questioning, do you rebuild or do you start all over again? Sometimes rebuilding does feel like starting all over again. And I'm giving you permission that if you want out and you want to quit, start asking yourself, what do you really want to do? What would make you happier? I know for an absolute fact that nothing else would make me happier than doing what I'm doing already. And while building a new website completely from scratch didn't make me happy this month, I know that it will benefit us so much more down the line, and it will make us that much stronger. So I really hope that helps you and that this story has lit up your life today. Until next time, let's get moving. Let's try something new.